Good morning, good morning, good morning. Reverend Dr. Mary Whitney here. I wanted to say today is our 273rd day together. And I wanted to say the topic I chose for today's message is the time has come. There comes a moment when we have to become as real with ourselves as we have been trying to be with everyone else. The time has come for us to look honestly at where our minds have been focused. We cannot spend our lives teaching others how to prosper while allowing our own wellness and peace and joy to run dry. For me, this season has become an invitation into stillness. I wanted to say, let us sit up straight. Let us give ourselves a gentle hug. Let us take 3 deep breaths together. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Yes, not the kind of stillness where nothing is happening, but the kind where I finally become quiet enough to notice what is happening within me. I believe the Lord has called me to till the soil again, not necessarily because everything is broken, but because another harvest is waiting to grow. A harvest of joy, a harvest of peace, a harvest of harmony, and a harvest of contentment. And epistemic humility reminds me that I do not know everything about what God is doing in my life or your life. I can believe, I can listen, I can discern, but must I remain humble? I must. That is how I feel. We must stay humble enough to say, Lord, show me what I cannot see yet. If I add in stillness and listening, plus trust, discernment will eventually come to my presence in my spirit. When the world becomes chaotic all around us, perhaps one of the most powerful things we can learn to say is this: peace, be still. And then just wait. We wait long enough for the noise to settle. Wait long enough to hear what the Spirit may be pointing toward. Wait long enough to discover that tomorrow does not have to frighten us simply because we cannot see it yet. It's like I wait for the storms to hit sometimes because I have a fear of storms. When I look back over my life and I can see moments when the Lord was good to me, even when I did not know how to be good or understand what He was doing. Sometimes we discover God's faithfulness only after we have survived the thing we were afraid would destroy us. So today I'm asking myself, what am I still holding that God may be asking me to lay down? Where has my attention been focused? What kind of harvest am I planting with my thoughts, words, and choices? Can I become still enough to hear before I decide what comes next? As I reflect on maybe completeness does not mean that we have figured everything out. Maybe completeness means we have stopped fighting ourselves long enough to receive freedom that is already beginning to emerge. I am learning to see beyond what has already been laid to rest. And today I say, I am becoming complete, not because I know everything, but because I am finally willing to trust what I do not know yet. As I think about moving forward in my journey in this life I have been given, I must release the past, plus become still enough to listen, to trust that a new harvest is about to emerge. I want to thank each and everyone who have subscribed, who have liked, who have shared our YouTube journey with others. I want us to take in 3 deep breaths together. With this first breath, let's take in peace, giving ourselves a gentle hug. Blow out fear. Breathe in possibility. Blow out amazement. Breathe in joy. Blow out what no longer belongs to us. Breathe in gratitude. Blow out control. I'll see you all tomorrow on day 274. And I say the Lord willing, because I don't take my tomorrows for granted. Have a gorgeous day. Take care of yourself, love yourself, and be safe. We will see you tomorrow, day 274. Thank you so much. Be blessed. We love you.